Hello and welcome to the Promenade Française, and it's party time. Ooh, so what we gonna do? Let's take a look at my study buddy. So my study buddy did her exercise before me, so we can check her answers. Also, we could also do like a reading exercise. I think maybe we could start with this reading exercise. I got enough energy. Why not? So what we do when we want to do a reading exercise is we just I don't exactly know exactly how to do it. So we go to beginner, we click beginner, and it's going to give us some options. I don't know if this is actually the right list of options because if we click it through here, it does the same thing. All right, so I've read this one and I've read this one. Uh, A2. I read Elton John, or at least I started to read Elton John. Did I read Elton? I read this one, Chanter avec le charal, choral. Hmm. Which one are we going to read? Or we could jump into B1, we could jump into B2, we could jump into C1, C2. We could jump into a lot of different areas. I don't know. Communicating every day. How about this? What happens if we click this? So there's no audio with this one. Where's the audio? All right, so it says l'art de la conversation, the art of conversation, le art de la conversation. Écoutez les deux extraits sonores et cochez les bonnes réponses. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, everyone. All right, let's try. Let's see what happens.
Les Français adorent parler, mais ce dont les Français sont peut-être pas très conscients, c'est qu'ils s'expriment avec des codes, ils ont des réflexes qui sont mystérieux pour les étrangers. La parole, c'est une passion française. Vous adorez la confrontation et c'est du moment que les étrangers comprennent que c'est un jeu, que c'est un sport, la conversation en France. En fait, ce qui est intéressant, c'est que vous avez pas, vous aimez l'esprit et la conversation et la confrontation, ça mène ça vous donne l'occasion de démontrer l'esprit. Mais nous, on aime l'humour. C'est-à-dire, et vous faites ça en privé. Vous riez pas de vous-même en public.
I have no idea what that said. Like zero. I didn't understand anything. Dans cet extrait de l'émission de vie, vois que dit Julie Barlow, journaliste québécois, sur la conversation à la française. I don't know. Est soumise et des règles. Est synonyme d'opposition et l'art de faire rire les autres et un passe-temps sert à briller en société, ne les laisse, ne laisse pas de place à l'autodérision. I mean, I don't know what to do here because okay. Transcript. Les Français adorent parler. So I don't know the word adorant. Les Français adorent. The French love to speak. Mais ce dont les Français sont peut-être pas très conscients. But It's donc. What is the meaning of donc? I see it all the time. Les Français sont a little, pas très conscients. But the French are a little bit, I don't know. So I don't see the ne. So where's the ne pas? Is it the ne pas? They're not very conscious. It is that they experiment with the code. Ils ont des réflexes qui sont mystérieux pour les étrangers. La parole, c'est une passion française. The speech, it is one passion. French. Vous adorez, you love la conversation, et c'est du moment que les étrangers comprennent que c'est un jeu, que c'est un sport, la conversation en France. En fait, ce qui est intéressant, c'est que vous aimez l'esprit et la conversation et la confrontation, ça mène à, ça vous donne l'occasion de démontrer l'esprit. Mais nous, on aime l'humour, c'est-à-dire, et vous faites ça en privé, vous rien pas de vous-même en public. Well, I have no idea what that says. Let's just see if we can follow along. I have no idea still what that said. I mean, I'm reading it, I'm listening to it, but just getting zero from it. So let's see if we can copy it into Google Translate. Les Français, the French, adorent parler. The French love to talk. Mais ce dont. But what the French are perhaps not very aware of. Mais ce dont les Français, the French are not peut-être pas très conscients, what they're not aware of, c'est qu'ils expérimentent avec des codes. Is that they express themselves with codes. It is that they express with codes. Okay. Ils ont des réflexes qui sont mystérieux. They have reflexes that are mysterious to foreigners. Pour les étrangers. Interesting. La parole, c'est une passion française. Speech is a French passion. Vous adorez la confrontation. You love confrontation, and that is, as long as the foreigners understand that it is a game, that it is a sport. Conversation in French. In fact, what is interesting is that you like wit, conversation, and confrontation. It gives you opportunity to demonstrate wit, but we like humor. That is to say, you do that in private. You do not laugh at yourselves in public. Wonderful. All right. So if we go back, it's like, okay, so in French, the conversation is what? Huh. Soumise des règles. I don't know. Is règle the same as code? All right, can I copy this? Let's see if we can copy this. It is subject to rules. It's synonymous with opposition. It's the art of making others laugh. It's the past tense. It's used to shine in society. Does not leave the room for self-mockery. All right, now let's just do this. Les Français adorent parler. Okay, the French love to talk, but the French is perhaps not very aware of as they express themselves with code. It's subject to rules. That's a maybe. You love confrontation. All right, so I would say probably it's synonymous with opposition is probably correct. It's the art of making laugh. Yeah, we're talking about we like humor. You don't laugh at yourselves in public. So it's definitely the art of making others laugh. Does not leave the room for self-mockery. Does not leave the room for self-mockery. Don't laugh at yourselves in public. It does not leave the room for self-mockery. It leaves the room for self-mockery. I think this is opposite to pastime. We'll say it is a pastime. Seems fine to be used to shine in society. It's a pastime as art of making some. All right, so we got 5 answers. We have to rule out one. I think subject to rules. It's like I don't know. All right, let's remove this one. I like this one. All right, so a synonyme d'opposition est l'art de faire. Sorry, because I wasn't showing you the right screen. All right, so I've just been comparing the different things. It's trying to figure out based on the English, I guess. I don't know. Is that cheating? So it's synonymous with opposition. It's art of making other people's laugh. It's a pastime. It's a way to shine in society, I guess. Wow. Okay. So I was like totally wrong. All right. I'm done with that. So my study buddy sent me the WhatsApp message, and let's check her answers. So this is before we check her answers, let's just give you the exercise without answers first. All right. So if you want to do the exercise yourself, here's the first one. Quel what? Quel âge? Complétez avec les mots suivants. 用下列单词填空. Okay, it says use the words below in order to fill in the blank. So this is obviously quel âge as-tu? J'ai 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ans. 4 ans. Quel est ton? What is your adresse? So we see here quel and quel. So here's the masculine form of quel. Here's the feminine form of quel. So we got quelle adresse. Quelle est ton adresse email? Tu es une chambre dans un. You have one room in a hotel. Chambre, hôtel. Un hôtel. Un hôtel. Tu as you have the numéro de téléphone de l'hôtel. Tu as la clé de ta chambre. It's easy. OK. Quel âge? Adresse. Un hôtel. Le numéro ta chambre. She forgot the B. Une chambre. Is transformé comme dans l'exemple. Claudia est italienne. Claudia est italienne. Son mari est italien. Okay, so they just want you to change the feminine form to the masculine, and there are feminine in all of these cases. Check our answers. Son mari est autrichien. Son mari est mexicain. Son mari est chinois. Son mari est allemand. Son mari est belge. So it seems like she's trying to say that the Belge is masculine and feminine. All right, let's keep moving. Souligner la bonne réponse entre parenthèses. 在括号中用黄线指出正确答案。在括号the 括号 is brackets, and in French it's parentheses. Underline. Okay, underline. Anne, elle est dans sa chambre. All right, so the question is, when we're using this her, do we use the feminine or masculine? So in English, we also have this. All right, sa chambre. Vous allez bien? How's it going? Is it going well? Oui, je vais bien. Et votre, ma et votre. So in this case, is it my family? Femme. And your girl? And your girl? Your daughter? I guess it's this one. Because, oui, je vais bien. Et votre femme? Vous allez bien. So they're using vous. I suppose it's because you wouldn't ask, and my daughter. C'est l'âme, feminine friend. It is the friend de ma fille. Femme is what, girl? And your femme, is it? What is this femme? Because this is daughter, fille. And your girl is a friend of my daughter. Quelle est sa adresse? Sa, feminine. Cette, feminine. C'est ta amie. This means your. It is your friend. Oui, c'est ma amie. Romain est à Bruxelles. Maintenant, oui, I have their address. Like, you know how I say il s'appelle, elle s'appelle? He calls himself, she calls herself. So himself and herself. So it's his. Oui, j'ai sa adresse. I have his address. Tu es numéro. I suppose this is probably masculine. You have my number. Tu as mon numéro. Oui, j'ai votre numéro de téléphone. The ton or votre. Your, his, ton or votre. All right, so we got sa chambre, we got votre, femme, we got ma fille, son, this is wrong. Ma, ta, son, this is wrong again. I thought address was feminine based on this. une adresse. All right, let's go to the last one. Okay, aller or avoir. So aller is to go and avoir is to have. Comment, how, have? No, how is it going? Comment aller? Comment aller? Lui? Ça, ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. Vous êtes, vous avez bien. Vous avez? Oui, je vais bien, merci. Votre fille va bien? Oui, elle va elle avoir un bébé. Moi, je vais bien. Et ton fils, il va bien aussi. Votre ami. All right. So the hard thing about this is you have to know how to conjugate the words aller and avoir. Somehow you have to memorize that. And I don't know. I've been learning French for over a year and I still can't conjugate aller and avoir. Seems pretty crazy. Let's check out Study Buddy. Comment va lui? Ça va? Tu as son adresse? Vous allez bien? Oui, je vais bien, merci. Votre fille va bien? Oui. Elle a, well, it's not elle a, it should be AS. Elle a un bébé. Moi, je vais bien. Et ton fille, il va bien? Votre ami a une adresse email? Non, j'ai son numéro de téléphone. Whew, all right, so let's check the answers. We can jump into ChatGPT and we can just say, okay, give me the answers for all the exercises one by one. Quel âge as-tu? Quelle est ton adresse email? Tu as une chambre dans un hôtel? Tu as le numéro de téléphone de l'hôtel? Tu as la clé de ta chambre? Okay. I'm going to open up the answers from my study buddy, and so we can just check if her answers are correct. All right. Right, so her quel âge was correct, adresse was correct, hôtel is correct, numéro is correct, and chambre without the B. She forgot the B. Number 2, son mari est autrichien, son mari est mexicain, son mari est chinois, son mari est allemande, son mari est belge. Yeah, so Belgian is the same for both genders. Good, she got that one all correct. Number 3, sa chambre, votre femme, mon, it's kind of weird. I think the answer is ma fille. Son adresse, C'est ton ami. That's not correct. Oui, c'est ma ami. Can you check exercise 3, number 4? Romain est à Bruxelles maintenant. Oui, j'ai son adresse. Tu as mon numéro, ton numéro. So I don't really know why. I mean, the purpose of doing the exercise is to like know why. I don't know. There's just a weird thing about learning a language, and now that I've learned so many languages, I stopped worrying so much about trying to memorize the little details and started focusing more on like reading practice. And as long as I'm reading something every single day, then I know at some point I'll start to notice the patterns and I'll get used to the ideas. See, the idea is to like to have a hook. If there's no hook, it's hard to remember. So it's like, for example, here. So we have aller and avoir, and I've written out aller and avoir and the conjugation for aller and avoir 10, 20, 50, 100 times. But for some reason, at this point in my life, it's just, I don't remember it. So if you don't remember it, then what can you do? All you can do is just keep doing exercises and practicing. And at some point, it just sticks. So I don't know. I don't really try very hard to remember all this stuff. I just do a little exercise each day. Ça va, tu as, vous allez bien? Oui, je vais bien. Merci. Votre fille va bien? Oui, et elle a un bébé. Je vais bien. Ton fils, il va bien aussi. Votre ami a une adresse. Non, j'ai seulement son numéro de téléphone. Huh, so she did good. So, possessive adjectives, it has to agree with the gender and number with the noun, not the speaker. Good. And again, ami is a feminine noun. Ton is used instead of ta before feminine that starts with the vowel to add to avoid a vowel clash. What? So the question I had was say ta ami. So I think it should be ta ami, right? Say ta ami. And say ma ami. Ami is a feminine noun, so the possessive adjective must match in gender. But ton is used instead of ta before a feminine noun that starts with the vowel. So it's ton ami, even though it's interesting. There you go. So there you go. Thanks for joining me here. It's another day in the challenge. We'll keep it doing this for 90 more days. We got day 5 done. Only 85 more days to go. Wow, I love it.